In the heart of the last ice age, when the Earth was locked beneath endless winter, life was a fragile thread stretched over a white and silent world. Blizzards ruled the tundra. Hunger walked beside every step. For a small band of Neanderthals, survival was not merely instinct, it was defiance. 4 hunters, the leader, the veteran, the young one, and the scout, move across wind-scoured plains. Furs crackle with frost. Breath drifts like ghosts into the pale, merciless air. Far ahead, a shadow grazes in the snow, a woolly mammoth, ancient and powerful, their next chance to live or to die. They advance through silence, step by step, over a white desert where even sound feels frozen. The mammoth towers before them, breath a storm of vapor, eyes deep with age. The hunters split, circling the ravine, whispering a strategy older than language. Stones strike ice, echoes rise. The beast turns, not in fear, but in fury. With a thunderous roar, the mammoth charges. Snow explodes, ice shatters. A tusk hurls one hunter into the rocks. The world narrows to breath and heartbeat and cold. The veteran, gray-bearded, steady, dives aside and answers with flint and will. The spear sinks deep. The giant bellows, staggers, and falls. Silence. Snow swallows its weight. The hunters kneel beside the fallen beast, victors and victims of the same frozen war. In this world, every victory is paid in blood. Twilight bleeds across the tundra. They lash a hide sledge, lift their wounded brother, and begin the long pull home. From the forest, another set of eyes watches, yellow, patient.
Stay ready.
A cave lion,
It's coming
vast
closer.
and silent, drawn by the scent of death. That night, fire becomes their only weapon. Sparks leap against the dark, small, fragile, defiant. The lion circles, unseen. And in the dance of flame and shadow, humanity discovers its oldest ally, fear turned into fire. By morning, the world is white again. The mammoth lies sheathed in frost. Inside the cave, embers still glow, a faint heartbeat of heat. The veteran coaxes them back to life, feeding bark and moss. The fire sighs, then breathes again. Beyond the cliffs, the tundra stretches forever. Endless, empty, unforgiving. Supplies are low. The wounded hunter sleeps, his breath shallow. So the remaining 3 set out again, over snow that whispers beneath their feet. They follow ancient tracks, each print a story of pursuit and survival. They find a frozen river. Ice glitters like glass beneath a thin sun. The scout tests the surface, listens to the low thunder trapped below. Stone meets ice. Shards leap like stars. Water wells up dark and cold. Life pulled from a locked earth. Hours pass. The light thins. On a ridge, they find claw marks carved deep into snow and crusted rock. The lion has returned. The leader's eyes narrow. The hunt is no longer for food, but for dominance. They move into the frozen woods, where trees creak like bones in the cold. Breath hangs in still air. Sound dies quickly among the trunks. They gather bark, twist cord from sinew, and set primitive stakes beneath the snow, traps built from patience and hunger. Somewhere in the mist, a bear growls, massive, unseen. Every sound feels alive, every silence like a warning. Dusk. The temperature drops like a blade. They raise a signal fire in a small clearing, smoke drawing a dark line against the gray. Strips of meat hang over coals, fat pops. They eat in silence, not feasting, only enduring. Above them, storm clouds gather, folding the sky into iron. The first flakes fall, the wind rises. Within minutes, the world becomes a white roar, a moving wall of snow. They tie a rope between them, a thin human lineage stretched across chaos. The leader leans into the blizzard. The others feel for the pull on the line. Footprints vanish behind them as if they never were. Through the storm's teeth, they find a fracture in the glacier, a narrow mouth glowing faint blue. They press inside, and the world transforms. The ice cave breathes softly with ancient light. Walls shimmer with trapped air and time. The floor reflects fire like a mirror of the deep. They melt ice for water. Steam coils upward. Hands thaw. Voices return in low words that feel like warmth. The leader draws with soot upon the wall. Mammoths, lions, the hunt, the fire. Simple shapes, enduring meaning. In this sanctuary of blue and flame, a memory is born that will outlive the storm. Outside, the night opens, and the sky moves. Green and violet curtains ripple above the tundra. The aurora walks the heavens like living fire. For a moment, there is no hunger, no fear, only wonder. Beat. Dawn returns thin and silver. The storm has shaved the world down to edges and light. They step from the ice cave into a blue hush. Somewhere far away, the glacier cracks, a slow thunder rolling across miles. On a high ridge, they scan the valley. Below, dark shapes move, woolly rhinos grazing among drifts. Opportunity and risk. The descent is slow, careful. They test the snow with spear shafts and move from rock to rock, leaving little trace. In a narrow gully, the scout buries sharpened stakes beneath powder, the old geometry of prey and path. The leader marks wind and scent, angles and exit. A map drawn only in mind and muscle. The first rhino lifts its head. Frost smokes from its nostrils. The herd bunches, then breaks. The chosen beast charges, a living boulder of horn and will. The world narrows to impact and timing. The veteran draws the rhino across the gully. Snow explodes. Weight finds wood. The stakes bite. A spear drives home. Another. The beast finally slows, then folds. Silence again. Steam rises from crimson snow. The hunters do not cheer. They place hands on the life they have taken. A gesture not of triumph, but of respect. In this age, gratitude is a ritual, not a word. They work quickly. Meat is cut and hung. Sinew is saved for cord. Bone becomes tool and weapon. Nothing is wasted. Above them, the sky lightens, a thin promise of afternoon. On a windswept plateau, they build a new shelter. Bone and hide lashed with sinew, lined with bark and moss. The structure is simple, ingenious, warm against the moving cold. The world is still a hard teacher, but the lesson is clear. Fire against night, courage against storm, knowledge against hunger. Step by step, breath by breath, they write a future across the snow. In a world where every dawn could be the last, they endure. And from their endurance, humanity is born again, beneath the wide and patient sky.